Good morning, welcome to Bitcoin Bounce. My name is Joseph, and today I'm here with Dion, and we're gonna look at what is happening with Bitcoin. There was quite a big pullback on Bitcoin, but we're still positive and bullish about Bitcoin. And then Dion is gonna give us an excellent trading opportunity on the ADA coin. Good morning, Dion. What's happening with Bitcoin?
Hi, morning, Joseph. Let's have a look. So we are on the one-day chart where we were trading in this rising wedge, and we broke out then earlier this week. It was looking good as if we were going to hold that level, but we've now pulled back. We spoke about the support at 24,000 and our resistance at 25. So at the moment we're bouncing on that 24,000 support. So let's just zoom in a bit. I'll show you what I'm thinking. So on the 4 hour, we also have this rising wedge pattern here, and we had a strong support line, daily support, which is also still holding at the moment. But I just have a suspicion that they're going to drop it down here just quickly. I think just a fake move. If you go down to the 1 hour, there is a bear flag pattern here. So if you take the target of that, it's somewhere down below. Yeah, but I think this 23,500 is quite a strong support level from previously. It was a very strong level. So I'm personally waiting for a bounce here off this 23,500. So I think they're going to run a fake out here and tempt people to go short, and then we actually going to start carrying on going to the upside. It's just not financial advice, it's just a feeling I have. I'll show you why if we quickly run through some of the indicators. So the altcoin perpetuals, so those are the top 10 altcoins, they are having quite a strong pullback as well, so money flow out of the altcoins at the moment. And if you look at the total 3, that's also money into crypto in general, in and out, so that's also got a bit of a pullback. But then the Nasdaq, which is closely correlated to Bitcoin, that's got a beautiful up run, and also the S&P 500 here have very nice up runs. And if we go to a clean Bitcoin chart, let me just get a clean one here. I'll show you what I'm thinking. It might be wrong, but who knows? But this is just what I'm thinking. If you put the Nasdaq chart, if you overlay it here, you'll see previously Bitcoin very closely imitates what is happening on the Nasdaq, but occasionally they run a pattern that doesn't make sense. Like here, the Nasdaq went up very high, but Bitcoin dropped down. So this was a manipulated move, in my opinion. So they pushed Bitcoin down, even though they knew the price actually had to come up, tempting people to go short, and then they take it back up long where it's actually supposed to go. And the same thing is happening here at the moment. So at the moment the Nasdaq is going up quite steeply, but all of a sudden Bitcoin is dumping. So why would that be? It's because I think it's being manipulated. So that's my play. Is I'm going for I'm waiting for a short scalp when we break down. So I think we're going to break out of this wedge here, hit the 23,500, and then I think we're going to shoot up. So I want to take that trade and take it up as high it can go before maybe it has a bit of a pullback again. But that's what I suspect. I don't think we're going much lower. Like on the daily, I don't think we're going to break out of this daily wedge. I think they're just going to break it out of that 4-hour wedge. So I don't think we're going this low to break out of this wedge on the daily pattern. So we're going to pull back to 23.5 is around about there. So I think they're just coming into this, because normally this, I think that's why they want to fake out, is this rising wedge is normally a bearish pattern. Normally you break down from that, but I think in this instance, we could be wrong, but I think we're going to go up. Then let's have a look at the trade of the day, ADA. So if we look at ADA on the 1 day, my internet is a little bit slow today. So ADA has huge upside potential. We all know that's been up to $3. So at the moment we're down by 55 cent. So we had this very strong level here, which a few times we tried to get above, and when we eventually did, we've come back for a retest. So I think this is a good spot to buy ADA. With Bitcoin pulling back and the altcoins and everything pulling back, I would maybe just hold off a while and see if we don't come back to this 54 cent level. And if we do, I think that would be an excellent entry. That's when I suspect Bitcoin is going to hit that 23,500 and have a good spike upwards. And I think that's when ADA would hit the 54, and then have a good spike upwards. And then my target would be this range high over there, from that candle over there, and that's a good 15% trade. So after you 10% in profit, you can maybe move up your stop loss to just break even or into profit, and then just follow it up to 15%, where we would expect maybe a bit of a pullback again. And that's it for me, Joseph.
Okay, thank you, Dion. So I also looked at this ADA chart, and I really think we are sitting on a very strong support level. So I'm very excited to buy ADA at the 54 cents level, and I think there's a major profit to be made there. Okay, and it's interesting to see how Bitcoin is being manipulated when you see how it goes down while the Nasdaq is going up. That's very, very interesting. All right, thank you, Dion.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so guys, we're going to be back in an hour or so from now, and then we're going to talk about what coins should we buy in this current bull run, and we're going to ask this question: when is the right time to start buying, and how are we going to know when it's right timing? We're also going to look at a clip from Steve from the Crypto Crew University, and that's going to be very exciting. So I'll see you there. Thank you very much, Dion, for your good analysis. It's very, very interesting to see how things are standing with Bitcoin. Then I'll see you tomorrow again.
Great, Joseph. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Cheers, guys.